GW helper possession 的 omitted. 助词的字省略, which the Chinese there, the 的字. Whenever you see a character followed by 字, what it's saying is that character. It's saying like, I could say 我字. And I'm not saying 我 as in me, I'm saying the character 我. And that's how you say it in Chinese, 我字 or 的字. And then the next word is 省略, which means to omit. So essentially this grammar point shows that there are certain times where, despite the fact that 的 means possession, you can sometimes actually omit the 的, because the relationship between the object and the thing being possessed is actually so clear that when it comes to especially spoken language, there's no need to actually say the 的. That isn't to say that it's wrong to say the 的, but it just can be omitted. And that's important to know, because if you don't know that, then when you're reading, you'll be confused. So let's take a look at some examples of how this is used, and you'll get the idea. So here's sentence 1. 我太太不来了. My wife is not coming now. So where was the 的 omitted, I mean? Well, it probably didn't take you very long to realize that it's between 我 and 太太. 我的太太. Or just 我太太. Well, why? Because naturally, your relationship to your wife is very intimate. And a lot of times when there's an intimate relationship of some sort, whether it's between a person and another person, or a person and a location or something like that, or a person and their own feelings, then perhaps you don't need the 的. And in this case, 我太太 is a pretty common one that you'll hear. There's some other examples of this. For example, 我妈. 我妈. That just means my mom. My mother, or I mean, usually you translate it as like my mom, because it's kind of informal as it is. It's not 我的妈妈 or 我的母亲, right? That would be literally my mother. But just saying 我妈, much easier, faster. The relationship is obviously a close relationship, so you can omit the 的, or 你姐, your sister, 你的姐姐. It's an abbreviation of 你的姐姐, just 你姐. That's nice and easy. And then, of course, you have 她老公, her husband. Same thing. It's like whether or not it's 我太太, 我妈, 你姐, 她老公. All of these are intimate relationships of some sort. And when you have that, you'll notice in spoken language, especially with native Chinese speakers, they tend to omit the 的 in that case. Now let's take another intimate relationship that people will say, which is 我家. 我家 is, obviously it's a relationship between a person and a location, which is their home, but people will say that all the time. They'll say 我家 and instead of 我的家. Let's take a look at another sentence. 你运气太好了. 你运气太好了. You have such good luck. And so this is kind of an interesting one, right? Because even though they're omitting the 的 between 你 and 运气, it makes sense why they might omit the 的, because the relationship between oneself and one's own luck is kind of an intimate relationship in a way. I mean, obviously it's an abstract thing to think about there, but it makes sense. So they just omit the 的. Instead of saying 你的运气, they say 你运气. Let's take a look at sentence 3 here. 他内心很矛盾. 他内心很矛盾. He's very conflicted internally. So 内心 means heart or innermost being. So that's quite an intimate relationship. It's just the relationship between you and your innermost thoughts. So we'd really like to emphasize that this is not the only way to say these with any of these examples. Whether it's 我妈, you can say 我的妈妈. If it's 我家, you can say 我的家. You can say 我的内心. That's fine. All those are fine. But you can omit the 的. And because you can omit the 的, you should be aware of that when you're reading. So keep an eye out for that as you move forward. And again, this is all of the sentences that are related to GW helper possession 的 omitted 助词的字省略. 谢谢你观看我们的这个视频。If you found this video valuable and you'd like us to help you reach fluency and literacy in Mandarin Chinese as fast as possible without all the headache of traditional learning methods, just head to mandarinblueprint.com to learn more. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified every time we release a new video. And of course, 保重